Okay, hand over the Tanuki. We beat your egg pawns, and we beat Zava.
Yes, that's true. But you haven't beaten my egg pawns and Metal Sonic.
Give my baby boy a voice line.
Well, it goes without saying. Which is why I didn't say anything.
That doesn't make sense.
Trust me.
That really doesn't make sense.
Here's a man who needs no introduction. Fry, get up there!
Like, what the fuck was I just about to say? Fuck with Knuckles.
Oh, Fuckles, it's Knuckles.
Metal Sonic! Give my baby boy a fucking voice line. Why doesn't Metal Sonic have a voice actor? Give my baby a voice acting line!
Yeah.
Metal Sonic, speak to me! My precious baby! I love him! I love Metal Sonic so much! What's that? You're saying there's only room for one Sonic and one of us has to go? Well, I agree! God damn it!
Knuckles.
You think you're going to win because you know everything I'm going to do. Well, that's not going to help you because I know everything you're going to do. Strange, isn't it? Metal Sonic, please! I love him! Oh god. But yeah, like, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles is like the perfect trio of explaining, like, here is the character writing in the Sonic series.
Yeah.
And you can kind of, like, do that with every character, but, like, I like Knuckles, you seriously need to give this dude a fucking game. God, imagine that! Imagine, I've been saying for a long time, give Knuckles, like, a beat-em-up. Give Knuckles a character action game.
Cool.
He merits one. Tails got his own game back on the Game Gear. I think it would be really cool if Knuckles got, like, a fucking character action game.
That would be cute.
That would be really fun.
But like a fighting style beat 'em up thing.
A DMC style action game. It would make sense, it would fit his character, and it would be a good chance to give him some fucking development.
Yeah.
Give him the spotlight, explain why the fuck he's not protecting the Master Emerald right now.
Yep.
Who the fuck is protecting the Master Emerald? That was a joke in Sonic Boom when it's like, people have been telling me I should care about protecting big gems more lately. That shit I didn't give a fuck.
No, that gave no fucks. For the first, like...
Oh my god, how did that happen?
Once they hit a point in, like, the second season, the amount of fucks they gave...
Ran out.
Evaporated.
They ran out of fucks very quickly.
Negative fucks.
There's a degree of fucks that they started out with, and they quickly exhausted their supply of fucks.
They financed efforts to eliminate fucks that they weren't even involved with.
But, like, Tails is the most obvious, like, the camera followed him and showed us the development, but Sonic also has changed, and, like, Amy has...
Sorry, go ahead.
No.
I was gonna say Tails had his very own episode.
Yeah. Here's Tails' episode. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 were his episodes.
Yeah, it was a two-parter.
But, like, Sonic's the main character, so he's in every episode, so he gets kind of spread. There's sprinklings.
Spread it.
There's sprinklings of Sonic throughout the series. And then there's, like, Amy has also developed. She, like, started out as being a very traditional damsel in distress type character.
Yeah.
And I always really liked her story in Sonic Adventure 1 where she's like, oh, I'm gonna stay in the kitchen and be a good housewife for my man. Oh, he's so dreamy. And Sonic was really fucking creeped out by that. He was like, what the fuck? Get away from me.
Yeah.
But then, during that story, she learned how to stop being such a bitch. And it's like, no, I can take care of myself, actually. I don't need Sonic to come around and save me. because there was a moment where she's like, Sonic, come save me, and he didn't. She's like, well, fuck.
I guess I gotta do it now.
I guess I gotta use my giant-ass fucking hammer that I have somehow.
I do like the
And for
aesthetic
some reason.
of Amy pretending to be a dance movie.
Yes!
Just to get Sonic to save
That
her.
is also a comic I really like that I can never fucking find again, but I really like that also.
He just like kind of dumped her off. Like,
Yeah. But if I say I'm alright, you won't hold me anymore. Or like but even from there was a period where Amy was really fucking obnoxious, where she was like, I'm gonna chase Sonic down and bash him over the head and make him marry me. And it's like, okay, now you're overcompensating in the other direction. And that's fucking weird. It was still cool, because that was a cool little inversion also of, like, Peach and Mario's relationship. Now Amy is like, I want that dick.
she wants that hedgehog
I'm
dick.
coming after that dick.
She wants
And
the
the
dick.
relationship actually started getting better, which I thought was funny. Like, in Sonic Adventure, he is actively running away from her. Whereas during that period, they're hanging out a lot more often. It's still, like, fuck off, bitch.
She wants his dick in and around her mouth.
He's like, hey, Sonic, want to take me home and knock me up? I'm ovulating right now. No way, fag. You could very easily do that comic, but with fucking Sonic and Amy. But then I think her peak, the moment where she kind of, not necessarily self-actualized, but her arc kind of completed, it kind of happened off screen, which is a little disappointing. But at the end of Sonic Unleashed, before the final boss, Amy's like, oh, hey Sonic, after this, want to take me out on a date? And I don't know what happens when you pick no, because no one has ever done it. Because you, as Sonic, can choose to say, yes, Amy, I will take you out on a date after this game is done. And she's like, wait, really?
Wait, what? Holy
what?
shit.
Fuck yeah! And she's like, yeah, I
Wait,
did
never
it!
mind, I don't know
I'm
what to
gonna
do now."
get the dick! I'm gonna get the dick! And then that game, ends. And you can presume that they went on a date and laid it all out on the dinner table.
Laid. Oh, they laid.
And she got the dick.
He fucked
She
her fucking
definitely
brains
got
out.
the dick. And after that game, she has mellowed out considerably. He fucked the crazy right out of her.
She got that toothpaste of love that she was craving.
I'm uncomfortable with calling it toothpaste.
Okay, the mayonnaise of love.
That's not better.
The mayonnaise.
Because, it took until Lost
God,
World for us to see Amy again. But in that, she's kind of,
That's fucking funny.
has a more professional relationship with Sonic, where she's
Yeah.
like, hey, Sonic, get your shit together and save the world already.
Yeah.
And, I really like that moment where she's like, I never actually said this, but I do love you with a capital L. And I was like, oh yeah, she never did say
You
that.
never did say that.
Huh. We're gonna have a lot to talk about once this game is over.
You just quested for the D.
And then in Sonic Forces, she had her moment of oh shit, Sonic's alive! I'm gonna get the dick again. But, when Tails and Classic Sonic come into the room, Sonic is just casually talking to Amy. And, she's not spending that whole game obsessing over his dick.
Yeah.
She's focusing on the mission.
Yeah. And the mission
And
is
they
not
have-
hedgehog penis.
And they have banter. And it's and in this game, Amy's not just obsessing over Sonic's dick. She's keeping her, she's kind of keeping everyone on track. She's stop fucking, the fact that this guy has a mustache is suspicious.
Yeah.
Let's sneeze. Yeah. I hate that. God damn it. There's a sneeze inside of me, and it wants to come out.
Ooh.
But, Amy has not regressed. She is not, acting in the stereotypical, pop cultural perception of her character. She has progressed beyond that status.
How could they beat you, Metal Sonic?
Fuck you!
It's better that you can't talk. Any words out of your mouth would just make me
I'm
angry.
so upset! Give my baby boy a voice! He's my baby!
Make it to Urkel.
I love him! I love Metal Sonic so much!
Sonic Spinball.
Fuckers! God damn it. Like, that's, like, again, like, you look at comic books, for example, and in comic books, you know what, let me finish first, like, Amy's developed, Shadow has developed, Shadow is also a character who's, like, he got his own fucking game. Like,
Yeah.
it's episode Shadow, here is Shadow, like, Shadow's unique because he literally became a completely different character compared to when he was first introduced, which is another reason I think it's fucking bullshit that he's still, kind of, people still make jokes about it, but, like, people still go like, oh, Maria. That was literally just Sonic Adventure 2, the first game he was introduced in. And then he died. He was never, ever that character ever again. The Shadow the Hedgehog who was like, Maria, fucking died. And then a new Shadow showed up and he's like, maybe I'm a robot. I don't know. It's kind of fucked up.
know.
I have a weird existential crisis happening. Ah, fuck it. I'm not gonna let it bother me.
You know what? Fuck it.
And now he's like fucking opening cat orphanages and shit.
Yes.
It's that thing,
And
like,
donating to charities.
Shadow is a completely different fucking character now. And I want you to fucking acknowledge it. It's like in the Sonic Adventure 2 battle dub, there was a really fucking funny moment where he's like, Maria explosion, and they just start losing their shit. And someone in the comics was like, I don't get it, why is that funny? And it's like, number one, you're stupid. But someone's response to that was even worse, where it's like, because that's his plot in every game. Him going, Maria, and then an explosion happens. I'm like, that's not true either.
The joke is that there is no joke.
Yeah. Like, okay, you're not explaining why the joke is funny, and that is exposing the fact that you didn't get the joke.
Yeah, you're explaining the fact that you didn't get it.
And that upsets me. Like, even Rouge, to a degree, she was, like, really mercenary when she was first introduced, but now she's, like, loyal to Team Dark. She's loyal to Shadow and Omega. I love Team Dark. I'm very happy about Team Dark.
Something tells me that wasn't the end.
Yeah, there's 2 more races
Yeah,
after
look at
this.
the map, Sonic.
Like, these guys, this lady, this dude,
This bitch.
these dudes. But then, you know, there's characters who haven't developed and don't need to develop. Omega hasn't developed.
Yeah.
He's fucking Omega. Rouge hasn't really developed.
She's just...
She's
You know.
less of a cunt, but she's still... Give me my gems.
She's still
I'm a
in
cat.
boobies.
She's still Catwoman.
She's Ms. Mouse from Thousand Year Door.
Yes.
With boobs.
Yes, she... Excuse me. I don't know why you were redundant there. Ms. Mouse had boobs. I don't know if you remember, but the porn I have jerked off to has told me otherwise. Blaze, her whole introduction game was, here's this character development. Silver's getting pushed for SummerSlam.
Blaze Dicky.
I don't know... I have nothing to say about Vector. I'm sure people who like Vector are really happy that Vector has just been getting endless... You know what Vector's character to me is? Find the computer!
You know what? Actually, the character development that I really want to hear about is Charmy Bee.
Yes, Charmy Bee. Thinks Shadow's really cool. That is his character development.
That's so cute.
Shadow, you're so cool. But yeah, like, you look at comic books where they're constantly like, let's completely backtrack years of storyline development so that the character can go back to the status quo. Let's erase Spider-Man's fucking marriage and send him back to high school so that he can fit the, like, the pop cultural osmosis, like, people who don't read fucking comic books perception of the character.
Yep.
Sonic don't fucking do that. Like, all these people run around going like, oh, why is da-da-da-da-da? Well, he hasn't been da-da-da-da-da for fucking 10 years. Fucking get on my level.
Benches.
Nothing will stop me now.
Why is Tails cowering and Dude, you're a fucking idiot, that's why. I hate all of you.
Stop being an idiot.
Please
Stop being
tell
an
me
idiot.
We've got enough energy.
The racers did an excellent job. Everything is working perfect.
And that's why I like it. That's why I like the games. Because they don't give a shit.
The engine is working.
They know what their characters are, and
yeah.
they stay true to
we
it.
still need more.
Regardless of, you know... They know what people's expectations are.
Hey,
They're on Twitter.
Yeah, they know. They have Aaron
Let me
Webb.
guess. You're challenging us to another race.
What, you don't like racing?
Honestly, I love it. Let's go.
He's Sonic. You can't challenge him to a race and not have him race.
Yeah, it's not like, what's he gonna say? No?
No.
Fuck you.
I'm Sonic.
Yeah, they know
Bitch.
if they wanted to, like, just pander to that, you know, dipshit brigade.
Yeah.
That's what Sonic Mania was, pandering to the
It's
dipshit
clearly
brigade.
stalling, but Sonic
Yeah.
seems happy.
I would be happy. They could pander to dipshit brigade, but they don't, because they know this is what our characters are, and here's how we are going to continue to write them.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know why Zavok is fucking working with fucking Eggman in this game, but who gives a shit? He's a villain. It's not anything matters. Like, I'm surprised. I'm just genuinely surprised that he's still alive more than anything. Fuck you. You're dead now. Fuck you. You're dead now. Oh, come on. Careful. I'm voiced by. I'm voiced by Cork Thornton. Don't you Oh shit. Fuck you, Zavok. Your character's stupid. Literally, the only way I can make his character in this game make sense is to presume that he is suffering from critical brain damage after getting his ass blasted open by fucking Sonic at the end of Lost. So, like, seriously, I thought he was dead. I seriously thought they just hard murdered all of the Zeddy. They are all dead. And then he was gonna be in Forces, and it's like, oh, I guess they're not, but no! He wasn't in Forces, that was Infinite. So it's like, oh shit, is Zavok actually legit dead? His brain is. That's what I'm going with. That's how
Fuck
I
you.
justify it. Why is Zavok working with Eggman in this game? Brain damage. Fuck you. Don't fucking ask me.
Rated R for pirates.
Fuck you! I mean, like, how many other villains even fucking return aside from Eggman, right? It's not like there's any precedent for it. Fuck you. Yeah. All hail Shadow. Heroes rise again. Obliterating everything that's not your friend. Nothing can stop you now. No ghost can bring you down. When there's nothing left to lose, you win.
You're kind of goated.
I can't do it. It's fucking, it's the best song. It's the best song. I hope Infinite comes back, to be honest. I hope Infinite is fucking in fucking the Olympic Games game.
Yeah.
That would be the best fucking thing ever. But I really liked Infinite. I hope he comes back. But, like, how many other Sonic villains can you even think of? Like, there's Chaos. Never came back. Shadow kind of came back, but no, he died and became a completely different character. The culmination of Shadow's story arc was, fuck it. I'm not gonna hold on to the past, I'm just gonna do my own thing now. What was after that? Metal Sonic, kind of, but, I mean, he's been here since Sonic CD, so he kind of doesn't count. The Black Arms aliens are just fucking dead. Remember that time Shadow genocided an entire species of people? That was fun. Remember that time Shadow committed intergalactic genocide? That was awesome.
Sugar.
Dark Gaia never came back. The Babylon Rogues never came back, which is fucked up. I want the Babylon Rogues to come back. They're so fucking cool. They're birds. By the way. Dark Gaia never came back. Yeah, Zavok's the only one I can think of who's, like, come back after his, like, initial introduction, where he was the villain.
All three of you are terrible. What do I pay you for?
I do not get paid.
Also, Metal Sonic is a robot.
Not the way you drive.
Hold on, I need to...
Shit.
I need to bring attention to this.
Something tells me that... Okay, let's race.
I need everyone to shut up and pay attention to what was said. And I need you to know, I need you to feel in your heart that this is important to me. This is very important to me, okay?
Eggman is clearly stalling, but Sonic seems happy. You've done your homework.
Yeah! Sonic seems happy. Like, literally, Tails is sitting there going, like, face-palming and shaking his head, being like, why the fuck? And Sonic's like, yeah! And if I could draw, I would draw this, but Tails looks up after Sonic's like, yeah! Being like... yeah, like... little smile.
Race!
Oh, as long as Sonic's happy, I guess.
Race!
There's a race! I like racing, I'm Sonic!
I'm fast!
I go with fast.
I'm fast!
I fast, even in a car, I fast.
Fast!
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet his car is pedal powered?
Yeah, Flintstones.
It goes fast because he a fast.
He a fast.
He a fast. I guess I'll
Very
play this
fast.
back for the last time.
I just can't see Sonic changing the oil on it.
Let's stop and get some gas. Well, no, he probably would stop at a gas station and get gas. Chili dogs.
Yeah.
Gas station chili dogs.
The best kind.
Obviously. You know what? I feel like chili dogs is one of those types of food where, like, the worse it is, the better it is.
Exactly.
The
There's no such thing as a gourmet chili.
the more greasy and sloppy and disgusting it
Terrible
is,
for you.
the better it is.
Yep.
Like, it's like falling apart and just the most vile, putrid thing I've ever seen.
Yep.
It's great.
You don't
Yeah.
have one of those unless you're like, this is awful for me. Awesome.
Chili, cheese.
Yeah. Supremely processed
Yeah,
meat.
American cheese.
Yeah.
Like dog food in a can, grade chili.
Yep. Like, one fewer ingredient, one more toxin, and they'd sell it as pet food instead of human food.
Like, yeah! That's
This
a
fucking-
fucking prime grade A Sonic approved chili dog
Yep.
right there.
My aunt once described Cool Whip as being one ingredient away from being a plastic bag, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah,
That
that's pretty.
description.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
One ingredient away from being a plastic bag.
Yep.
Yeah, chili, like the worst gas station chili you've ever had in your fucking
Yep.
life. Sonic's just shoving it down his face like, oh yeah, I fucking love it.
Well, he can afford to do that because he runs so much.
Yes, that's the thing. He can have a terrible diet because he probably has a really fucking extreme metabolism.
Yeah.
And he burns off like 5 million calories a day.
Yeah, he probably has to eat extra just so that
Yeah,
he doesn't
you know what?
die.
That's what he needs. He needs really heavy carbohydrate,
Yeah.
excessive diet.
Yep.
He needs an unhealthy diet in order to like keep up.
Yeah, otherwise he would
With his
just literally
lifestyle.
die. He'd be a skeleton.
It is canon that Sonic really hates seafood.
Why is that?
I'm glad you asked. In Sonic Unleashed, if
Such
you
a pregnant bug.
you can buy food like from different, the different cultures of the world, and it's sort of like, it reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 3, where in Metal Gear Solid 3, if Snake likes a food that he eats, he will gain more stamina from it. And if there's a food that he dislikes, he won't gain as much stamina from it. But if you make him eat food he doesn't like over and over, he'll eventually develop a taste for it and start getting more experience for it when he eats it, to show that he doesn't hate it anymore. Like it's an acquired taste for it now.
Yes.
So it's sort of like that, where if you buy a food in Sonic Unleashed and then Sonic eats it, he will get experience points, because Sonic Unleashed had fucking upgrades, level ups that you could get with experience points for some and if it was a food he really liked, like a chili dog, or like the chip ice cream that they had, he gets a ton of experience, or like 50 fucking experience points. And if it's like really bad, disgusting food, like all of the food you can get at Eggman Land at the end of the game, when you go to Eggman Land and buy Eggman Land food, all of it gives him like 1 experience point, because it's like vile. It's like nasty ass fucking Eggman food with eggs in it and shit. So if you buy seafood, fish, shrimp, anything from any culture around the world, it doesn't matter. Like you could be in China, you could be in Greece, you could be in like weird Filipino island place. Still can't place the theme that plays with Vector. Still can't place it. If you eat fish of any kind, 1 experience point. Even if it's really expensive. Even if it's the most expensive item on the menu. If you feed it to Chip, he will gain bonus. Like, Chip and Sonic have different palates. So, like, I forget what you get if you feed food to Chip, but if you feed something that Chip really likes to Chip, he'll give you something. So, like, even if Chip likes it, no matter what it is, Sonic 1 experience point. To which you can extrapolate, Sonic hates seafood. It's so gross to him. You can, like, a whole bunch of different food choices in that game, a whole bunch of different experience gains from those food choices. Hate seafood, no matter what and where. Way into chili dogs, though.
No shrimps. No scrimps. No fishies.
This is like the end
No
of the
clams.
game, so I'll finish this. Yeah.
No oysters.
No oysters.
No clams
I
casino.
am ready to roll.
And he eats pretzel.
Yeah, I think pizza is one of the foods you can buy in Sonic
I mean, he
Unleashed.
was born in the 90s.
Yes. Back in the era of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
The era of mascot character, mascot favorite food.
Yep.
Like, gotta love pizza, gotta love the sewer sharks had, like, something weird, too. If you're a mascot character in the 90s,
Yep.
gotta have a weird favorite food. There was, oh my god, what episode? There was an episode of Sad Am where he, like, spends the entire fucking episode trying to eat a chili dog and never gets to actually eat it. But at one point when he's fucking up the robots, he's eating, like, a sandwich or something. And it's like, what the fuck? He never got to eat the chili dog!
The chili dog!
He never ate the chili dog, but he did eat, like, a weird sandwich. Why did they write that? Why did they write and then Sonic ate a food and have it not be a chili dog?
Like, 50 South Koreans had to draw that. It wasn't an afterthought.